Grown-up humour and, if you like krill, you'll be upset next on 2W with Pub Quiz.
The Big Buzz is coming to Carnarvon. Emma Bunton, Matt Goss and Liberty X are just a few of the great acts you can hear live and exclusive on Radio Wales. The Big Buzz 2004, this Sunday, live and buzzing from 5 o'clock, only on BBC Radio Wales.
Frank's language could be described as colourful now. Consider yourself warned.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your host for Pub Quiz, Frank Hovis!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Frank Hovis. Welcome to Pub Quiz. My wife had to go into hospital just recently for an operation, and I was a bit worried, a little bit concerned, but then I thought, no, it'll be all right. I'll go to a prostitute. I've done it before. Now, sex with my wife isn't great. She'd say to me, Frank, you come too early. So I'd hang around outside that house till 3 o'clock in the morning. Didn't help at all. And then my wife would say, no, Frank, coming is a euphemism. A euphemism? After 28 pints of garg, it's a bloody miracle, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, let's meet the team! Well, our team of commoners this week are Amanda Lation, Linda Shepherd and Emma Gwinnett, who are all library assistants, so I'm going to call your team the Paperbacks. Our celebrities this week are actor and writer Boyd Clack, rugby legend Rupert Moon and weather girl Sian Lloyd. Now, Rupert used to be a back and he was very, very hard, so I'm going to call your team the Hardbacks, ladies and gentlemen. Hey! Good. Our scorekeeper for this evening, of course, as usual, the very lovely Sophia Gardens. Got some librarians in tonight. Do you read much? I imagine you like Dickens. Hey! OK, on with the warm-up round. Individual questions. You first, Amanda. Amanda, which Welsh comedian sang Asso, Asso, You Go She? Was it A, Max Boyce, B, Owen Money, or C, Die Laughing?
I think it was A, Frank.
A, Max Boyce is the right answer. Well done. There you go. Sean, your first question. According to the legend, what did the little Dutch boy stick his finger into? Was it A, a nostril, B, a dyke, or C... or C, a puff? What do you reckon it was? What do you think?
I think it was the dyke.
It was the dyke, yes. Of course it was. Well done. Stuck his finger in a dyke. Very brave of him. I wouldn't want to do it, I'll tell you, Linda, your first question. Is a Fanny Burney A 17th century Scottish oil lamp, B, an 18th century English novel, or C, a 19th century medical condition? What do you reckon? I'll give you a little clue. If you had a Fanny Burney, it would be well thumbed. Fanny Burney.
I think it's A.
You'd be wrong, I'm sorry to say. It is, in fact, no, it's an 18th century English novel. Well.
Sorry.
Rupert, your first question. Which of the following is a cloud formation? Is it A, cumulonimbus, B, numuloquimbus, or C, 2 packets of Findus? Think hard.
Oh, yes, I'm thinking hard. I think I'll go with A.
A? Well, let's ask somebody who does know. Is that right?
He's absolutely right.
Yeah, what is? Good. Very good. Cumulonimbus is the answer. The quimbus, of course. The quimbus is what we call the coach that takes the real netball team to away matches, ladies and gentlemen. Emma, your first question. The American TV detective Columbo was renowned for A, a dirty old Mac, B, a dirty old crack, or C, a dirty old sack.
I think it's A, Frank.
A, dirty old Mac. It's the right answer. Well done. Well, Rupert, I believe you have a dirty old Mac, which you wear on every available occasion, don't you?
Yeah, one New Year's Eve I dressed in a dirty old Mac. I went as a flasher. I made myself a 3-foot artificial penis, but used my old balls because my own balls because they're the size of duck eggs.
Oh, goodness. So you're also going on for your dirty old sack then as well, I suppose.
I don't know.
Testicles,
Can you check that out for me?
Wait till you're asked and join the queue.
Oh.
Good. Boyd, your first question. A Portuguese man of war is A, an argumentative man from Lisbon.
Welsh.
Spanish slang for an unwashed penis. What do you reckon? Portuguese man of war.
I'll plump for the penis.
You plump for the penis?
Yes.
It is, in fact, the dangerous jellyfish, I'm afraid. That was the wrong... Portuguese man of war is a jellyfish.
Good God.
And somebody knows all about Portuguese men of war. Emma.
That's right, Frank. I've been stung by a Portuguese man of war.
Aye, on holiday a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yes, it left its appendage inside me.
Did it?
I had to go to hospital and have it removed.
You can't be too careful on holiday, can you, ladies and gentlemen? I went to somewhere very dangerous, only last year. Rill. Luckily, I had this to help me, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Rill phrase book, and I'll give you some examples of what you may find in the Rill phrase book. Culture section. Here we are, the culture section. Can you direct me to the art gallery? Translates as, I am a homosexual. There you go. Turn the page. What do we have? Ah, dance floor etiquette. I'm afraid I'm spoken for. Translates as, get your hands out of my knickers or I'll smash this glass in your face. Indispensable when you're in Rill, ladies and gentlemen. Good.
Apparently there was an earthquake in Rill last week which caused over £8 million worth of improvements.
Well, hey! Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Good. And now for some sound at the end of the ground. The ladies and gentlemen of the audience are now going to perform a well-known TV theme tune for you by blowing raspberries. You have to guess what it is. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. So there we are. What do you think? An orchestra entirely composed of the wind section, eh, ladies and gentlemen? So, what do you reckon that was?
Fartenders.
Fartenders. I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue. It's heartbeat. OK. Second part of the sound round. Sophia Gardens is now going to titillate and tantalise you with her tinsel tonsils, ladies and gentlemen. And you have to guess what lovely song she is singing with her lovely voice. This may actually help you to guess what the song is. There you go. It's called a wig. OK, Sophia, in your own time.
temperature's rising. Barometers getting low. According to a success.
Linda.
It's raining men.
It could well be that. Let's see if we can hear it without the pubic hair in your throat there.
It is rising.
It is. It's raining men. Sian, has it ever rained men?
Not men. It's rained cats and dogs, and frogs and fishes.
Frogs and fish?
Not men. Wish it would rain men, eh?
Oh.
Yeah, well, my granddad actually used to do weather forecasting. Not the traditional, the seaweed thingy outside the door and all that. Well, he had a technique of his own. What he used to do, ladies and gentlemen, he'd hang a pair of trousers from the washing line, and in the morning, if they were full of snow, he wouldn't put them on. OK, moving on. At the end of that round then, Sophia, what are the scores?
Hardbacks 2, paperbacks 3.
Now then, hardbacks and paperbacks. It's time to serve drinks from a distance. We've got all the ingredients here. We've got olives, bananas, cherries, lemons, chunks of ice, soda water, those little sticky umbrella things that go in there. Everything you need to make a lovely cocktail like this. Oh. Never mind, because you're going to make your own. Now, just to make it a little bit more interesting for the ladies and gentlemen at home, you've got to make the cocktail from where you're standing, and Sophia is going to hold the glasses where she's standing over there. Now, Sophia, you've got your cocktail goggles on. Good. 1, 2, 3! In the glass. That's in the glass. Get some material in there. Get some material. That's it. That's it. Little bit of something in there. Little bit of something. That's it. It's all right. She's not on fire. Get the umbrellas. Get the umbrellas. Get the umbrellas. Get the little thing in it. Get those things. Get the little hairy thing in it. Come on, get it. Okay. Oh, dear. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. You've obviously coughed something into your glass. You've got slightly more fluid. I'm going to give... I don't like that, Prune.
Oh, you do.
Quite right.
If somebody gave you a drink, you'd take it back, wouldn't you, ladies and gentlemen?
It's the taste that counts, so I think you should taste them.
I don't think so. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that.
Oh.
And I'm going to do that. That's the winner. Very good. At the end of that round, Sophia, what are the scores?
Hardbacks 2, paperbacks 4.
Good. Very good indeed. Now it's time for our team round, ladies and gentlemen, and you first, the paperbacks. 3 questions for you. You can confer on these, if you want to. Who said... Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Clark Gable.
Clark Gable is the right answer. Well done. Clark Gable. Very good. Who said that in Gone with the Wind? And speaking of wind, you know the way that sometimes when somebody breaks wind, they blame it on the dog? Well, the other day, I had a poo. And I blamed it on my wife's mother. No, it was embarrassing because, there it was on the carpet. And we had friends round. So I rubbed her nose in it. I rubbed and chucked her on in the garden. No, come on, just because they're old, you can't let them get away with it. Even if they didn't do it, ladies and gentlemen. OK, your second question, paperbacks. What is the Microsoft operating system called?
Windows.
Windows is the right answer. Good. Good. Gable and Windows we've had. Windows and Gable. Is there a connection between them? Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Actually, there is. So there we are. Your third question. Who was the first man to run a mile in less than 4 minutes?
No, just something to do with...
What was that?
Bannister.
Roger Bannister is the right answer. Well done. Very good. The clue was there with Gable, Windows, Bannister. It was all there. Well done, well done. Yeah, he managed a mile in under 4 minutes. And Sophia, you took all night to manage 9 inches, if I remember right. So that was gable, windows and banister, all parts of a house. Talking about house parts, my auntie has a very peculiar phobia, ladies and gentlemen. She's afraid of the floor. Yeah, it's true enough, true enough. And I said to her, Auntie, why are you afraid of the floor? Why aren't you afraid of something dangerous, like heights? And she said, it's not heights that kill you, it's the floor that does that. That's true. OK, then. Oh, excuse me. Hello, the telephone. All right, hang on. Is there an Alan Williams in the audience, ladies and gentlemen? Alan Williams. Ah, gentleman there putting his hand up. Are you Alan Williams, are you? Congratulations, you've just come 9th in the Tom Selleck lookalike competition. Yeah, told him. Very good, I've told him, yeah. Well, Alan Williams there, as Magnum, every inch a private dick, ladies and gentlemen. Very good. Hardbacks. Your 3 questions now. You can confer on these. Which G is Sacha Baron Cohen?
Ali G.
Ali G is the right answer. Well done. Quickly. Very good. Very good, very good, Sian. Well done. Next question. What kind of girl is a boy? What kind of girl behaves like a boy, then, if that helps? Does that help?
Tomboy.
It's the right answer. Thank you very much. Good. All right.
Sharp.
Girl is a bit like a boy. It can be difficult, can't it, to tell the difference sometimes? Especially when you've had a drink, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And it's dark. And you're in Rill. Happened to me. No, happened to me. I picked up what I assumed was a young lady from outside a chip shop in Rill. Went behind the bushes, did the business. Wasn't until after we'd had sex that I suddenly realised that it wasn't a young lady at all. It was a moped. And I don't remember exactly how I consummated my love with the vehicle, but I do remember that when I lay back afterwards and lit a post-coital cigarette, my knob went up in flames. Oh, didn't it? Next question. In the 1970s, Mrs. Slocum had a lot of trouble with her what?
I think this must be her pussy.
Pussy! Yes, it is. Very good. Are you being served? Are you being served? Mrs. Slocum's pussy. So we've had Tom, Ali and Pussy, all cats, apart from Pussy, which is, of course, a reference to Mrs. Slocum's genitals, ladies and gentlemen. Is that you, Sophia? You suppose... Oh. Has somebody got a mobile phone and you should have... Is it you? Sorry. You should have turned that off. Did you not hear the drill when you came in? Turn off your mobile phone. You didn't?
No, it was late.
You bastard. Well, don't do it again. Can you not put it on vibrate? No, you can. My wife, actually, her mobile phone is permanently on vibrate. And she borrows my phone and rings herself up. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? OK, picture down now, picture down now. 2 pictures for you to identify. Now, the other night, I went out for a drink. And I woke up in... Well, I don't know where I woke up. That's the trouble, you see. So, see if you can help me. Where was I when I woke up? Have a look at the picture. Oh, my head was spinning.
Oh, I know. Pisa. Oh.
Hey?
Pisa.
Pisa? The Leaning Tower of? Maybe it was. Let's have a look. It is, isn't it? Bloody hell, I feel sick. A magnificent edifice. There we are, the Leaning Tower of Pizza. Pizzas, actually. Yeah, no, my wife's favourite. Cheesy, crusty and filling. You can see why. Hey, no, come on. Come on, Amanda. Come on now. I know. You dirty-minded dint. Anyway, I climbed up to the top of the tower, but I got a little touch of vertigo when I was... A little touch of that, and I was sick over the balcony. Just as a celebrity was passing by beneath me. Who is it that I was sick of? Have a look. Yes?
Terry Wogan. No, it's Alan Titchmarsh.
Oh.
Blimey, really? Very quick. Alan Titchmarsh, he's a novelist as well as a gardener, isn't he? Yeah. My wife wrote a novel. Like, everybody seems to be writing novels. These blooming gardeners write novels. All sorts of celebrities. My wife, just an ordinary person. Wrote this story. She's married to somebody with this disgusting habit. He drinks too much, he throws up, he poos on the carpet. It's called I Hate You, Frank. I don't know where she got the idea from It's completely unbelievable, but there you go. At the end of that round then, Sophia, what are the scores?
Paperbacks 4, Hardbacks 5.
Oh. Yeah. OK, I think it's time now for the raffle. Get it in your chance to win a magnificent prize as ever. Sophia, I should now like to stick my hand in your box. And pull out a plum. No, a ticket. Here we are. Here's the ticket. The winning ticket is number 77, isn't it? 77. Who has 77?
Aha!
77. You do, Linda. You've got 77. Well done. There we are. Linda, well, it's most appropriate that this week's prize is won by a librarian because here we are. It's a book. Magnificent tome, I'm sure you'll agree. But, of course, as people say, you should never judge a book by its cover.
No.
And although it's called Nicholas Nickleby on the front, it is, in fact, about, there we are, Jane Nickleby, who, as I'm sure you'll agree, is completely Nicholas, ladies and gentlemen. So that's your prize, Linda. Well done, well done. There you go. Very good. Actually, I popped into the library just the other day. It's not your library, different library. I wouldn't go near your library.
Why is that?
No, I thought I wanted to look up the word rill in the dictionary because it is there, and the definition of rill is it's a small brook or rivulet. So the next time you step over a stream of wee-wee on the pavement, that's rill, that is. Well, the dingly-dang, ladies and gentlemen, the dingly-dang means it's time now for our last round, which is a quick-fire round, so it's a case of first to the buzzers. Are you ready? Here we go. First question. What does a beakless bird ask for in a restaurant?
Doesn't ask for anything because he hasn't got a beak, then he can't talk.
I've got it.
Yeah, but he's a bird, he can't talk.
I've got it. A bill.
A bill.
Bill! Thank you! Thank you, Sean. Helping us. What word in the English language is always spelt correctly?
Correctly.
Yes, thank you. Good. Anagram now, Sophia. First of our anagrams. Who's this?
Baldy Cock.
They're with us tonight. Who is it?
Boyd Clack.
Oh!
Yes.
And it's not true.
You have some stick now, then.
Not true.
No, it's not true.
You have a hairy penis.
And they shoot me.
Oh, dear. I don't wish to know that, really. God, you're a pair, aren't you, with your hairy knob and him with his gigantic testicles?
What have you got?
What have you got?
Don't start. Rupert, let's see both your hands above the table. There we are.
Look, no hands.
Yeah, look, no hands.
Oh, God.
It's not your hands I'm worried about, actually. What is it? Is my fly undone or something? What is it?
Hang in there, babe. Hang in there. Right, put it
The weather's not as much fun as this, is it? Come on. Ah, good. Oh, Sian, I'm not helping. I know. I do apologise.
It's nice to work with professionals.
OK, next question. Tinker is to tanker as winker is to what?
Wink.
What?
Wink.
No.
Wanker.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That wasn't answer to the question. You weren't very... Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's all. Next question. What's warm and hairy and smells of sausages?
Kermit's finger.
It's the wrong answer, but I'll give you a point because you're filthy. filthy. Actually, what I've got here is a dog in a butcher's shop. Of course. Another anagram now. Sophia, here we are.
Crimson Nest.
Crimson Nest, a film. A children's film, yes?
Monsters, Inc.
Let's have a look.
Yes.
Yeah, very good.
You're smarter than us.
Next question. Boyd Clack was born in Canada and grew up in South Wales. After studying drama in Cardiff, he co-wrote and co-starred in the BAFTA award-winning Satellite City. He's also worked with theatrical legend Stephen Burkoff. He's currently working on a new BBC sitcom, High Hopes. What colour was my suit before I put it on this evening?
Peach. Peach.
White.
Yes. Very good. So, you've worked with Burkoff?
Yes.
Blimey. I'm genuinely impressed.
Well, he's a strange man, peculiar man.
Is he?
Yes, yes. Some could say crazy.
Yeah.
He's,
Some of the classical things you did with it?
Yeah, we did Coriolanus at West Yorkshire Playhouse.
Did you have a large part in his Coriolanus?
I had a pretty large part, yes. He seemed pleased with my efforts anyway.
Good. You brought a smile to his face.
I did.
What more can you ask for? A boy.
That's
Very good, very good. Best burp wins the point. Best... Was that you, Amanda?
Yes.
Can anybody compete?
Respect.
Look, you've frightened Rupert.
Takes a lot to frighten Rupert as well.
It does, and you've just done it.
It was alarming.
Anybody in the audience? Can anybody match that in the audience?
I don't think so.
No, not being sick. You don't have to... Oh, there's another one over there. Oh, my God. Dear.
That's Kermit the Frog.
It's like being in the South African rainforest, isn't it? I'll do one. There we are. Well done. Point to you, Amanda. Next question. Before the discovery that Ben Nevis was the highest mountain in Britain, what was the highest mountain in Britain? Boyd.
Snowdon.
Mine doesn't work. Mine doesn't work.
Oh, doesn't matter who's on.
Ben Nevis.
Ben Nevis.
Oh.
People didn't know, but Ben knew.
Yes.
I'm the highest mountain in Britain, he'd say to himself, and any of the other mountains who'd listen. Mountaineering. Actually, I took my wife up the Matterhorn once. Didn't like it. And finally, can you give me the names of any nautical celebrities? For example, Tom Cruise, David Bowie, part of a ship, do you see? All right, nautical celebrities, 30 seconds starting from now.
David Seaman.
David Seaman. What do you mean? Oh, I see what you mean, yeah, OK. No point for that. Yes?
Dr. Shipman.
Dr. Shipman, the well-known murderer.
Yeah.
Friend of yours, isn't he? Yes, that's point for that.
Michael Fish.
Michael Fish. Oh, I suppose you'd fish. Yeah, OK, point for that. Boyd.
Boy George.
How?
Oh, I love that.
Point for that, yes, Charles.
Papa Doc.
Hey?
Papa Doc.
Papa Doc. Doc, yes. Good, very good point, yes.
C.C. Peniston. C.C.
Yeah.
C.
Yeah.
2 C's.
Yeah.
2 points then. 2 points.
Hey!
Fair enough, no, fair enough. Yes.
James Whale.
It's whale. OK, let's get off the fish and the mammals. I know. Well, yes.
B.W. Boater.
B.W. Boater, yes! Linda.
Muddy Waters.
Muddy Waters, yeah, very good. Boyd.
George Raft.
George Raft, yes. Very good. That was the last one. A fine one to go out on. Here we are, nautical celebrities. My uncle was in the Navy. Doesn't talk about it very much, you know. It's a bit of a thing. Misunderstanding with a tattooist. He ended up with a large wanker on each forearm. There we are. That's his life. So. Good. At the end of that round, what are these scores? The final scores, Sophia.
Hardbacks 15.
And Paperbacks 1 by the looks of it.
No, this is suspense.
Oh.
Paperbacks 16.
Well, there we are. Well done, Paperbacks. You've overcome your difficulties to snatch victory, if I can use that word. All the medallions to the winners. Scratchings to the losers. There you go. There you are. Scratchings. Wear them with pride. Thank you very much, Sophia. That's the end of Pub Quiz for tonight. And in real intensive efforts to clear the streets of abandoned cars, have left 70% of the population homeless. Good night. Go on now. Everybody out. Get out. Go on. Come on. Come on. Right.